other ones is kind of rusty, I got my little protective glasses. So let's go outside. Hey, great AM. It is like 8:50. I got a lot to do. I was about to make coffee, but I have stuff that I need to do outside. And so in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the frustration of a homeowner. I've underpinned my, I know I'm gonna need a jacket. I've underpinned my, where's my coat? Oh, I've underpinned my deck a couple times. And due to the expanding and movement of the different seasons with the ground, the pins, some of them got kind of rusty and some of them are easier to wiggle out. So I ordered some longer pins. I noticed that in certain areas, I was able to get the pins to be okay and not be an issue for the groundhogs, raccoons, or whatever's trying to get under my deck. But then I noticed in some areas, this is one area, I'm going to show it to y'all. Y'all, it is the most I don't know what the word is. Like, I feel like I'm being impeded on. I feel like I'm being invaded. Like, I don't like the feeling of knowing I see these holes and, you know, they're trying to get into under. It's just, it's the worst feeling. I don't like it. Yeah, it's the worst feeling. I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is go outside. I'm sorry, y'all. It's actually Labor Day and I got a lot on my brain because it's stuff that I need to do. I gotta make the macaroni, make the baked beans, deviled eggs, get my grill out to start that. So yeah, take this trash out. It's trash by the door waiting. Like, it's a lot. But I need to do this because it's just, I can't sleep well knowing that they can go in and under. So I bought some 10-inch pins. Let me show y'all what the pins look like real quick. I had some 8-inch. I think I had 6, then I went to 8. Now I'm doing 10, and I think these 10 are like a different color. You guys are gonna go outside with me, so y'all gonna see it. But these are the things that you have to deal with as a homeowner that you cannot call somebody and say, well, you could call somebody, you could pay somebody to do whatever, but meaning like it's on you. Like, it's not something you could call the maintenance man and say, hey, they're getting under the house. So I bought these pins from Amazon. Hold on. Oh, they tough to open. So they're heavy too. I went deep. I went longer. These are 10 inches. 10 inches. I think I did 6 and I think I did 8. Yeah, we're going longer, and we are going to place these at an angle because some of those groundhogs or raccoons, whatever they are getting really smart. They are able to wiggle them, and so if I'm placing them straight up and it's the expanding of the earth or whatever, it loosens around where I stuck it in. So I'm noticing that sometimes, I guess if they do enough pulling on the chicken wire, they can pull it up. But I'm gonna stick these bad boys at an angle. So y'all gonna go outside with me. As I do this, I'm going to toss that trash, grab my grill, at least have that off my brain, put the grill on the patio, grab the charcoal and stuff. Then I'm gonna come back to y'all and we're gonna get into underpinning, and I'm gonna show you what they did and where you can see them come in. So let's get into it. Got my gloves, got my pins, got my hammer, and I also, just in case, because sometimes them other ones is kind of rusty, I got my little protective glasses. So let's go outside. Boots, a must. If you got to step in something, if something crawls across your feet, you can't feel them or anything. I got these on Amazon. I've had these like over 3 years, and they have steel toes. So if something falls, these are good for when you're doing. These are good when you're doing any work. If a hammer falls, a drill falls, or anything. Let me get this sticky out. Anything falls on your feet, you do not have to worry about it hurting your foot, because that steel toe is going to protect you. So I wear those when I take out the trash. Anything, if I pull the trash cans back, anything, because I do not want to feel nothing crawling across my feet, or I want to protect my toes if I'm doing any work. So, okay, that's off. Let's go. Okay, it's time for real. Okay, I got all my grilling stuff. I'm gonna use my little grill. So boom, everything is there. And yeah, so y'all wear these freaking and guess what? As soon as I walk out, one groundhog come running across. Look, this was time. This isn't even why I got the underpins. You see that? They just go straight under there. And you can see the pins got rusty and they kind of come up, right? You see that? So, about to go around and see. So you can see where I put a whole bunch and they couldn't get into there, right? So I'm going to put them, then I had to put this because they still got into here. But I put so many pins, like it's crazy. And this was the spot that pissed me off. Look at that. This is the spot that pissed me off. Yep, that's the spot. So we're going to rectify those two spaces. It's going to make me feel a little bit more better. I don't see anywhere else where they got in. And I'm still going to put pins. Look, see how that, look. You see? That means they came out. They came out on this end. So, and you see how short those pins are? Then you see how I went to the next level with another pin. You see that? Like, yeah. We about to do some work. I'm using all the pins I can. I had to come over here and place this here because they had pulled up over here. So yeah, I'm about to get in here and get this done. I'll show you guys a couple of them of how I do it, and then go from there. I can see that they try to pull up right in this area too. So, oh, that's my camera's going off, but you can see it just push right out. All right, y'all. Let me get into it. This just makes me feel oh, it just does something to me just to see that. So, let's get it done. So here's the next one. You see that? That's the next one. So, let's see. Let's get it in. Definitely need gloves because you got to pull that wire down. You don't want to hurt yourself. See, now that they made this space, it's going to be hard, so I got to get some cinder blocks so I'm going to angle this bad boy like that. Angle this one too. Could y'all see? It's going to be a lot harder to try to pull up at 10 inches. I need these to be at an angle. Okay. So this one I'm going to angle this way. And I think this bag, this is a bag of 50. And I want to say it was like $14. No more than 15 for sure. I feel like I'm hitting something. Let's see if that works. Let me see. Okay, let's go to that area where, you know what, I'm gonna put one more right here. Yep. I feel like when I put a lot, they can't get in. Okay. Let's go to the next spot. Definitely need the longer ones here because the way they did it was they came out versus going in. So definitely got to put multiple here to prevent that. I'm gonna start here, here, where I'm putting them at an angle. Okay, I'm gonna put them close together as I can. You want to pull this chicken wire down. You want to get this inside the chicken wire so it'll pull the chicken wire with it. They get longer and longer, so that's a good thing. You can get all sizes. Oh Lord, y'all don't understand. This is just the worst feeling to me. And I didn't want to do this on this holiday. I really wanted to relax, but I'm gonna be grilling and I'm gonna be out here and it's gonna make me keep thinking about it. So I'm like, you know what, let's get it out the way. Let's get it out the way. Let's do it. Ain't gonna take me long. Just knock it out. Knock it out. Yeah, so I'm gonna put as many as I can along here. Then I'm gonna go around and stick some in other areas as well. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna go and put a couple more along here just to be on the safe side. Here, because before I was putting them straight in. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Some of them are coming up like that one. We're just gonna put a long boy right here. Then I'll be happy when I get my privacy fence, because see these, those are the ones I first put in. They did really well for a while, but these are the things you got to deal with when you become a homeowner. Rodents and bugs, and it's all you. It's all on you. Trying to get as many as I can right here because it's like a dip. Okay, I think we're good in that area, so let's move to another area. So right here I can see something is going on, and yeah, probably a smaller one was able to get in there, so we're gonna go over there and put as many as we can. I'm gonna use these 8s as well. I'll probably use them for air ground that's a little bit shallow, but we about to put these bad boys right in here. And this is why I got scrubs. I can be all on the ground and do whatever and not have to worry. Trying to bang this left-handed. I hope y'all can see. Okay, these didn't really move much, so that's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Okay, just throwing something over here just to be on the safe side. Could y'all even see over there? Okay. Yep, I'm gonna put a couple in here. I'm gonna angle it this way, like that. Okay. He is not about to be playing with y'all. Take the little rusty one out. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have no problem with these longer ones. This one kind of coming up. Okay, I see some rusty ones that need a little pat. I'm gonna put some in. Turn y'all. I'm going in this direction and putting as many as I can up and through here. Like that. Alright. You get a couple more. I'm gonna go all the way to the end. Over there. Let's see. Yeah. I hate how the papers and stuff are getting under there. Alright. So I'm going to try to bang these rusty ones in. And then I'm still going to put the new black ones in around them. Put as many as I can. Because we got quite a few. So we're going to use them. We're going to use them. Yes, sir. Angle them. Oh, I got one right there already. Angle them just like that. Boom, boom, boom. I must be hitting something. But that means they ain't gonna come out then. Let me stick some of these. Put that right here. All right. I think we did a pretty good job. I see one more space where I'm gonna put one right there. Oh, I hope my head ain't in the way. All right, let's move to that big space where they came in at on the other side. Walking past here, I think I'm gonna put another one like right on this little spot. Let me get one. Okay, I had to go get them. Hold on. Like right here. We're gonna angle it that way. There we go. Okay, let's go to the main spot. Gotta find some cinder blocks too. Well, these kind of long. I might be fine. So I'm pushing them in with my hand. Then I'm gonna come back and knock them in with the hammer. Hope they ain't got no babies or nothing under there. They gonna be gone. Good thing it's getting cold and not hot, because that would not be a good smell. Yeah, we want this to be secure. Them rusty ones are just not doing no justice. They're so short. They were supposed to go out. You know what? I think the first ones I put on from Menards, I don't think they were rust free or rust proof or whatever you want to call it. All right. In that corner. Bam. All right. I think we got a good lock on it. We're gonna see in a couple days. So I'm just gonna randomly place a couple in areas like that. I feel like this is fine, but I see a little couple spots where I'm gonna place some at. Want to use all the old ones, place them down in here, and then I'm banging them if they seem like they moved or whatever. So we're gonna get these rusty ones and put them right on in here. They still can be used. I just gotta, you know, re-bang them into the ground. Then I'm gonna put a couple of the long ones around them, because I feel like they don't go deep enough. All right, I'm done, and I have 3 left. Is that 3? Yeah, 3 left. Excuse me, I'm sweaty. I'm trying to think if I want to start grilling and get my ribs out the way now. Probably not yet. Let me do the stuff inside, and I'll come back and do that. But yeah, so that is done. Thank you for joining me. If you have the same problem, hopefully this helps you with underneath your deck, or in an area where these rodents will literally keep trying to get into your home. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, I'm so sweaty.